Make sure you subscribe my channel and turn the notifications by clicking this bell icon so you may not miss any videos that I post. Make sure you subscribe my channel and turn the notifications by clicking this bell icon so you may not miss any videos that I post.
Saying there is an error with that. Okay, we just missed the comma right here, so after the ending the data one we should have a comma right here, so we just say there's an error. Okay, we just got. Okay, see, this sending the request to the channels and we're getting the required, whatever we need. We just got everything what we need. So okay, let me go with this. So, and if you're doing a live subscriber count page, don't run through the loops. So let me make them as a comments and replace the I with 0, and you can have this I also 0. So now you can have only one channel ID, so that will be as accurate possible. So if you want the best accuracy you want, just not use titles or the keywords or usernames, directly use the unique ID given by the YouTube when you created your account. So don't grab the custom titles that you're gonna have, so directly grab the unique ID given by the YouTube, so it will give the accurate result of your own channel. So as I already said before episodes, and this is not a live subscriber count, so we're gonna have the loop. So instead of 0 we're gonna have the I, and here also the I. So we're gonna do the loop for items. So how many requests we're gonna get, that doesn't depend upon. And we're gonna write another display function. So since we are doing somewhat tags right here, so we just inherited this subscript.js, so we should be doing a thing. Here we have just saying design HTML, so we're gonna do somewhat. So for our future users, we should be doing somewhat things that will be unique. So for this one, so I'm going to create a function, and so naming the variables is the trickiest part in the programming. So for the future projects you should be also thinking, so that's the trickiest part for the programs. So we're going to create as the display. Okay, sorry, we should be starting with small letters. So guys, starting with small letters, it's a good thing, because in some programming it's very important to start some variable names or function names or even classes names as only the small letters that are alphabets. You shouldn't use any symbols, you shouldn't use any capital letters, you should start with only the small letters. So it's a better practice, and there are some of the programs which are asking for capital letters. So like Java, as I think, so Java needs a class name should be started with a capital letter, and that too the name of the file, as you know. So display the channel count. So this makes this as a special. See, I'm saying display channels count, it's not the channel count, it's the channels count. So I'm gonna run this, and I'm gonna have this too. So guys, and again we're gonna do the append function starting with this thing, and dot append, sorry, so it should be appended, and it's gonna have the open parenthesis again in the semicolon. So here the ID, so you can also have class if you have. So we have the display ID right here, so we're just gonna copy this and paste it right here. So it should be having hashtag because it's an ID. If it's a class, it should have a dot. So in the append we're gonna have the HTML framework. So backslash indicates that it's not the line break yet, so the line continues in the next line even. So we're gonna have a div element and a closing div element again. So first div element gonna have an ID of, so, and I'm using the single quotes. It's the better to use single quotes because attributes have double quotes like this. So you're gonna use double quotes for the attributes and the single quotes to include the whole string. So first we're gonna break the string right here. So I'm gonna add the inside the single quotes you're gonna place these addition symbols. So let me zoom up. You can see the clear code. Okay, you can see I added this addition symbols, and first we're gonna grab the channel ID, copy, and I'm gonna paste it right here. So don't worry, these are the global variables, so we're not going to use any objects. So I think so I'm gonna remove this off too. So we're not going to use the objects right still now, so this is a good practice. So and in future we need this channel ID, so I'm going to place as channel and sorry. So you can see after double quote, I mean the first starting I placed a channel, and then I'm concatenating the channel ID. So after getting into the, I mean I'll show you through the HTML what just happened. Okay, so let me complete the code. So we're gonna have an include line break. So including the line breaks can help you to know what is what and what is what. So it will be easier to find somewhat the changes, I mean changes in the future even. So line break again. So this should be here, and we're gonna place a h1 tag. Oh, I forgot. So before placing the h1 tag, it's important to display the image, right? So we should be displaying the image. So I'm gonna have this image, and the source file of the image is in here. So where is okay, GitHub. So you can see we already saved the thumbnail. So this is the image we're gonna use today. So as we know, thumbnail source. Okay, channel thumbnail, and the next thing okay, let me grab it to the next point. So here we're gonna have some h3 tags. It's good to have. So again the h3 tag. So it would be better to have title. So I'm gonna place. So they should be have. Is it required to have title? As it's required because it does know what is what. So you can have title, but you may say, guys, why didn't you place here as a title? Because in the last project I worked, I think about the live subscriber count. That's the best example I want to give you. So I think I didn't think that's a live subscriber count, but I think it's about the video IDs. So I'm just swapping the video IDs of the channel, not the by such, but by the channel. So when I'm trying to append the same thing, I used here the channel title, and that channel title containing some expressions and some spaces, and sometimes some explanation marks like that. So some special characters. So it generated errors, like the jQuery cannot have those things, so we need to have the ID itself. So this is why I'm using the ID here. So here we're gonna place the again. So just get back to here, and okay guys, we can just grab the title right here, and I'm gonna place it right here. So it should have an I. So okay, so we have the channel title, so it should be right again here. So just gonna copy this. Oops, ID of the channel title and the channel title we are going to display are the same. So now again after the line break, we can include a line break again. Here the fun parts, I mean we are going to display some things that are required. So this div gonna have an ID, so which is nothing but the channel ID directly. This time we're gonna use the channel ID directly. We can here if you want, because during live subscriber count we should be accessing this many times, so we're going to use directly this, and we're going to close this div right here. So div, and okay, let me close this up. So here I'm going to place the subscriber count. So directly subscriber count. So here we're going to place the subscriber count, and which is of I. So we should be including the single quotes, and there should be some line breaks with this. Okay, Now I'm going to display this, so it should have some parameters, right? So we have used I, so I'm gonna have the I right here. So the parameter, I mean the former parameter he used is directly to the loop right here. So guys, and we're gonna work with now, so we have a lot of work to do. Again, it's not yet completed. Let me get it. So probably okay, see there are no errors generating. So developers at work 657 subscriber count, and developer works TV it has 11,000 subscribers, and developers 42,000, and Google developers it has 1,013,000 something like that. It's not 1 million, is it? Yeah, it's 1 million. So here comes another 73,000, and I think it's not 45,000, it's 456,000, and it's 11,000 as an okay. So that's a small mistake I did. So first channel, as you see, is the thing we're gonna do. So this is not the right way, guys, because okay, so where do someone gonna find then if you do like this? So I'm gonna cut this off from here. So I think this is not required. Okay, let it be like that. So we just mind that now. So instead of passing I, we can just pass the 0. Now let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, it's loaded. So the opposite work 657. So that's a subscriber count, and I'll sentence just okay, and I'm gonna do something as a style event, so it's gonna help me. Style equals double quotes, and it's just text align. So now, oops, I just. So it should be displaying in the middle of the page. Okay, let it. Okay, now it's working. So guys, and if someone want to work with, I mean, so like someone wants to find something, then how do we? It doesn't include any search bars or anything right here. So we are going to use the title for that. So I'm going to show you. So here I'm going to include as you see, this is the title h3 tag. So after entering the ID attribute, I'm going to place another thing. So on click, this is the attribute we're going to use, and inside double quotes we're going to have the name of the function. I'm going to say get new channel so and this should have parentheses. So now save this, and we're gonna include this as a, I mean it should be as a function right now. So it should be below the document.ready, because it should have everything ready. So and it should have open parentheses, and it's a function, so it should have the function keyword before it. So function keyword, and it's now ready to be done. So it doesn't take any parameters. So first we need to have the complete code, which is right here. So I'm going to paste it right here. Coming to keyword, this is what I mean. We have placed, I just forgot to place the semicolon right there. That's very strange. It just doesn't generate any errors. Okay, so here we're going to use the prompt. Okay, ed, so prompt, and we're going to have the parentheses again. So we're going to place the first string, and I'm going to ask enter channel, channel ID or title, or I mean the username somewhat. So and you can give a comma, and again I'm going to place as, this time I'm going to use $post at work. So this is the default keyword which will be displayed. I will be showing you in while. So let me just refresh. So it should be refreshing. So guys, okay, when I click this, you can see this is a pop-up asking for the channel title, and I'm going to type E25. So see, whenever I click on the title and search for it, it's gonna newly append. but running the loop is just taking lots of memory. I mean, it's just taking long, so we just remove the loop, and instead of 5 we can just use only 0. Okay, let me just do a simple thing. We're gonna use the I still if there is a loop, and so we can still use the loop, I mean if we want, but I'm gonna do simple thing where I equals to 0, and I'm gonna just not declare it here again. Similarly we're gonna just do the same thing up in here. Okay, and this is the code we're going to do from here to here. So see guys, the code is same. The only thing that complicated here is the prompt. So I mean we're just getting the keyword by the user itself, but here we're just passing the keyword by document user ID. That's the only difference we are doing. So, and one more thing we have to do before getting here, so we have some special work to do. So again, just start with the document. So this is because let me show you here. See guys, when I search for the new thing, I mean the new channel, it's just getting appended just below it. So that's what we doesn't require. Whenever we type for the new channel, I mean search for the new channel, the subscriber count should be replaced. I mean the whole channel should be replaced by the last one. So that's what we're going to be working. So document dot get element by ID. So I'm using every element, every IDs, so most of the IDs. So I'm going to use element by ID. So I'm gonna ask the ID. So this is the ID we can do. So and inside this, see this is the ID we are using to display everything. So paste that, and I'm gonna say inner HTML. So what are the HTML present in between these tags? So after loading paste, there will be some HTML that we loaded right here. So by the programming, the function that going to append that. So inner HTML and HTML, and it should be equal to single quotes. So no need to give any space or anything, just leave it like that, just give single quotes. And now I'll be showing you the magic that's going to be get. Okay, so you can see only one channel has been searched. Everything is quite fast and be okay. So now when I click search, and I'm gonna search for a new channel like PewDiePie. So the legendary PewDiePie. So you can see my channel is replaced by him. So I can directly search for his channel again. So if you want, boom. So you can see you can do that. And I think H3 tags are making some nonsense. I mean the size isn't enough, so we can just grab H1 tags. So that will be somewhat bigger. And okay, so here I'm gonna have some. Here too we're gonna have some H2 tags, so that we're gonna have some bigger size if you want. Okay, so you can see it's quite bigger when compared to the last one. And I just promised to show the code what just happening. So inside that section, this is what we just coded, but during the program we just created this. So div ID is the channel, and it connected with the ID of the channel, and inside that we have the whole lot. So first one is the image of the image and the thumbnail, and the next one is it's not a it's a thumbnail. Okay, it's the logo of the channel. Okay, so here we have the H1 tag which having the title of the channel, and next we are having the ID which is having the subscriber count. So similarly you can display the other things like view count, comment count, and video count if you want. So I'm not going to do everything, I'm just going to explain the code. I'm just showing the code how it's going to be working. So guys, I think this would be the end of the episode, because I just explained the more than more than I thought to explain. So but it would be as an episode, this is the episode, but it will be divided into parts, as you already know, because I just can't make a 2 hour or 1.5 hour episodes into a single one and let the user not to click even. So it will make user, oh my god, it's just making 1.5 hour episode and can I click that, because I am one of the viewer of other channels. So I do think when they make more than an hour episode, only I watch mostly about gaming channels. So even the gaming or even sometime tech will be too boring to watch. If it's going to be more than an hour, so I'll be making them into parts. So I don't know how many parts is going to be become, but that would be become parts in one episode. So one episode going to cover lots of matters. So this is what we're gonna do. So I want to make you one thing, that if you like the video, make sure you like, or if you dislike, that doesn't matter, but make sure you do one of the things, either like or dislike. So what you do, make sure you comment a thing that what you notice that's going wrong in this video, or if you're feeling that I should improve, and what type of thing I should improve on myself. So it may be of fluency, it may be of explaining the tech, or whatever it is. And make sure you subscribe my channel and turn the notifications on, so you may not miss any videos that I post daily. And the next thing is I'm just waiting for supporters through Patreon. So if you want to support me, go ahead, support my channel through Patreon. So I'll be putting the link in the description. You can just support me through Patreon. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be meeting in another video with some codings, or it may be gaming. So I'm making Minecraft mostly. So if you want, just make sure there is a subscribe button and turn the notifications on. You'll be notified every time. Boom.